Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Endurance Explorer YouTube channel. This week we are on the Lady Anne Way, which is a long distance footpath which starts in Skipton in the Yorkshire Dales and finishes in Penrith in Cumbria, taking in the Yorkshire Dales and some of the Eden Valley. So the plan, we packed up on Friday night and then on Saturday we drove up to the Yorkshire Dales in Buckden. That's where we left the car. We're not doing all of the way, we're just doing 2 days over the weekend. So we packed up Buckden and then we paid for a couple of nights there and we got the bus to Skipton to start. We were doing it over 2 days, so Skipton to Buckden, it's around just under 30 miles. So yeah, we grabbed the 72B, which is from Buckden, Yorkshire Dales National Car Park to Skipton, and yeah, enjoy. Smashed a Greggs before we start. We have just arrived in the not so sunny Skipton, where our walk starts. So we've got
Soggy Skipton.
Soggy Skipton. So we are just setting off. So we've got just under 30 miles ahead of us, 2 days, and to get back to the car. So away we go. We've just got a coffee to make it a little bit bearable this weather from Hotel Chocolat. So Grace could go to the toilet.
Really good toilets, very good cafe, very intense.
Here we go. Straight climb out of Skipton to start. So we've left Skipton behind. There's a bit of sun over there, hopefully that comes our way. I'm going this way, so looks like you're doing Superman. So today we're heading to Hebden, which is just above Burnsall, so about 13 miles away. So we've got a little Airbnb for tonight up in Hebden. It's just a little hut in someone's garden, so that's where we're staying this evening. So we're on the march to there. Got some footage on our way. Hopefully the weather clears a little bit. It's not cold, it's just claggy and windy and drizzly, but yeah, hopefully we can get a few views. 13 miles of the Yorkshire Dales lay ahead.
To Hebden!
I don't think we're half a mile in yet, and we're already on his first outfit change of the day.
It's boiling here in Skipton.
Not so soggy Skipton now. Just walking past Skipton Golf Club, doing always getting CPD in. Moo. Morning. We're just over a mile in, and it's the second outfit change of the day. Grace is now stripping off.
It's really warm on my legs too.
Luckily it is clearing up. It's stopped raining, it's nice and warm, it's not sunny. What do you get if you cross a Dalmatian with a sheep? This little cutie apparently.
Dalmatian sheep. Dalshi. Dalshi.
How far anyway?
So the stats are, we are 5.56 miles in, and we are 1 hour 56 minutes and 28 seconds in, and we are no pole usage yet.
So we have left Skipton an hour and 56 minutes ago, headed east for, as Grace said, 5.5 miles, and now we're just about to turn and start going north. But we've been through some lovely hamlets and villages, Easby, Empsey, Eastby, and we're just coming to Halton East. Some lovely little cottages and houses. So far, it's pretty easy walking, isn't it?
Pretty flat, few cows.
Yeah, very flat. We haven't done any climbing yet really, but we're not complaining. We're going to start going over the moors now, start heading up towards Burnsall.
a small climb out of Holton East, where we last spoke to you, and just a steady climb through some fields and making his way towards Buckden now in the difference. That's Cairncliffe Top, the little hill there, the lower Buckden Reservoir in the distance, and we're just making our way now to Buckden. We've just stopped in Buckden, down at Buckden Bridge. Not much seating or out, but we've fancied his dinner, so we just, Grace is just
Wait, the sandwich, not chicken feet.
when he's having her treat, the gets for lunch, so we're just perching on this little fence, having a bit of a lunch, and then we're going to carry on down past the and follow the river wharf. Dinner had, belly's full, and on we move. Got about half hour hungry. Statistician.
We've done 8.21 miles in 2 hours, 59 minutes and 14 seconds. 0 pole usage so far.
Nice. So about 5 miles left. We follow the river wharf now, which is just on our left. Can't see it because of the trees, but the shrubbery. We follow the little path down past the river now to Burnsall. If you love a little place, so we'll stop there. Follow us. So what? I had to take the jacket off. Yeah. Typical British day. It's warm and raining. Can't win. Grace is holding tight.
Yeah, I'm staying strong to the jacket.
Must have had some rain it last 24-48 hours for River Wharf to be like that. Still just on the path down the River Wharf, but if you look behind us, there's a lovely view at Simon's Seat up there, cracking a fell in the Yorkshire Dales, and up to that Cairncliffe top that I showed you earlier. Show another angle. Just coming into Burnsall. Statistician, what we're on?
We are on 11.68 miles, 4 hours, 11 minutes and 45 seconds. No poles used.
Not bad. The famous Burnsall Fell there, along with the Burnsall Fell race, which will be coming up soon, but last year that's where we did the FRA relays. Absolutely crazy descent off there, it is. Very sketchy. Not that we need an excuse for a pint, but we've stopped for a quick pint in Burnsall at the Red Lion because we can't check in till 3 and we've got to walk there, so we're a bit early. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good loads coming out. Got walkie-talkies. Oh, this is cool. Oh.
That is cool. Just left the Red Lion after our little pit stop, and we've got the final mile and a bit now to our little Airbnb for the night, and obviously it's siling it down. Classic. Just been sat having a pint in a beer garden with the sun out. Couldn't write it. and then I've just been ripped off £4.25 for a slice of lemon cake.
And a slice of sarcasm.
Sonny, pissing it down. Sonny, pissing it down. What the fuck?
I'm covered in poo.
We have just got into Hebden. The statistician will give you our mileage and time.
About 13.97 miles, so over the prediction today. And we're at 5 hours, 11 minutes and 20 seconds.
We're just heading to our Airbnb for the night. So we've arrived at our Airbnb for the night. We are staying in this little cosy, cute little hut at the bottom of a garden. Perfect for what we need. A little outside seating, and if it wasn't hammering it down every 30 seconds. We've got a little kitchen area. The ladies are enjoying a cup of tea on the bed. Catching up on Wimbledon. Bathroom, that's what we need. It's time for a bit of a chill now. And then we're going to have us tea. Yeah, get his head down, ready for tomorrow.
How are you saying?
Happy winning. I'm just knocking Grace up a 5-star meal for tonight. We're going to split 3 super noodle sachets and slap them on some bread.
Because we're fat knackers.
How lucky are you? This is Grace just enjoying a 5-star out cart meal on later.
Japanese in Hebden.
If there's one way to finish a 14-mile day in the drizzly Yorkshire Dales, it's cake and tea. We'll see you tomorrow. Night.
Good morning, it's Sunday and it's day 2. We have just left the Airbnb and I've set off to Grassington. Just stop while Winnie does a toilet break. Neither of us slept very well last night. The bed was like a postage stamp. We've got a nice big bed at home, so we weren't used to that, but somebody slept well though. Yes, we're quite tired this morning, but we'll soon wake up after a few miles. Lay ahead of us today is 14 miles. We've got a climb. We're off to Grassington now. Got a climb after that, and then we drop down across the river again to Buckden, where the car is parked. So 2 miles to Grassington, and we're going to treat ourselves to a nice little breakfast and a proper coffee. So. Looks a bit brighter today, although it's now just started drizzling again. Fantastic. So, yep, we'll get some footage of the drizzly Yorkshire Dales for you. Go! We are just leaving the Stripey Badger on the beautiful cobbled streets of Grassington. Had a smashing breakfast, haven't we, Grace?
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
10 out of 10 would recommend. We're good in there. So we're just leaving Grassington now. We've got about 12 miles ahead. We might regret that big breakfast we've just smashed because we've got a big climb now. So they're weighing heavy on the stomachs, but we needed some food. No regrets.
You are?
These cottages are lovely. And the Dales Way footpath to Kettlewell, which 5.5 miles, that's us. Been climbing about just under 2 hours from when we left what's it called? Grassington, and we had breakfast, so down there in that valley somewhere. So we've climbed, yeah, about 2 hours continuous. Not a tough climb, very manageable. It looks steeper on the map. We're a little bit worried about smashing it after breakfast, but it's been a steady incline, quite a nice walk up. The weather's much better today, so we've got some nice clear views of the Dales. But we're at the highest point of our walk over the 2 days, which is Clapperston Gate, Trig. Got a lovely view of the Yorkshire Dales and all its glory from up here. And then just behind us is Great Whernside, one of the peaks in the Yorkshire Dales that's over 700 metres. Lovely. So we've got statistician, what are we on?
6 hours 58, oh sorry,
Ooh.
6 miles 58 in 2 hours 19 and 47 seconds.
So about, what, just under 8 miles left of the day. 7.5 miles, and we've got a nice descent into Kettlewell now. Bonus. Apologies, this is Capelstone's Gate Rig, not whatever I just called it. Kettlewell this way. Hello. This one. Well,
That's it.
yeah, it's cool. We've just come off Coniston Moors and into the little village of Kettlewell, well known in the Yorkshire Dales. We're going to look for a toilet because Grace is busting, and then on our way to the car. We've just stopped in Kettlewell so Grace can get a can of Coke and the toilet, and I've had to pull my veterinarian skills out. Winnie has a little sore on her paw which has been bothering her for the last 10 minutes, so got some KT tape out and hopefully that'll just relax it a little bit. Get back with that, you win. Just leaving Kettlewell. Statistician, where are we?
About 9.96 miles. in 3 hours, 34 minutes and 35 seconds.
Any pole usage?
No pole usage.
No updates on that today?
Lots of purchases to use the toilets, but then the toilets were public. That really peed me off. The only reason I took from Cook was to use their toilet, and then I said, "Hey, use your toilet?" And she said, "There's some public toilets over there." I thought, well, they're free, so I didn't need to buy Cook. But I doubt I've got to carry for 4 miles.
Rant over. So 4 miles back to the car. Low level now, we're back down off the moors and goes across along the river to Buckden.
Vinny's patched up.
Weatherstone.
What's that?
So we've just been saying how much better signposted today is than yesterday, but we didn't really notice many yesterday. If you notice these Yorkshire Dales National Park sign in the middle, it says Lady Anne's Way. It is pretty well signposted, so if you keep your eye out for that, you know, it saves you always looking at your GPS or a map. It's quite handy.
Or getting lost.
I'll get lost. Having to take a slight detour off the path due to 2 unexpected objects blocking the way. 2 ginormous cows. Hello. Not comfy. So we've walked down the valley from Kettlewell. Kettlewell's down there. We've come across this hillside. We're just dropping down into Starbottom, and then we're crossing down that path there, and then there's a river down there, and we follow the river back to Buckden then. I've got 2 long left now. I'm just admiring this little outhouse here. Some lovely little villages and quirky B&Bs and cottages. Lovely. Buckden, 2¼ miles. That's us. Not long to go. Right then. Caught off now, it's turned into a red hot day. Grace is persevering, she calls it. I call it sweating. We're back in Buckden, baby. Whoop whoop. We have just arrived back in Buckden. I am sure the statistician will give you our days.
We are 14.37 miles, 5 hours, 5 minutes and 28 seconds.
And that brings day 2 and our weekend adventure to an end. It's been a belter of a walk as that. We've done what, just under 30 miles, about 28.5 over the last 2 days. Careful them slow jugs. We've been walking for about 10 hours overall. It's been lovely. Mixed weather, it's gorgeous now. Obviously just about to drive home. Yeah. Back to where it all began yesterday. Back to where it all began in the early hours of yesterday at Sven the Volvo. Boots off, minging trotters out. Feels good. Hello, we are on our way home from our weekend adventure. We've done about 29 miles. We've just totted it up, so yeah, just under 29 miles over the 2 days. I'm home now, the Lady Anne Way. It's the first time we've been on it. We found out about it through a friend who did the race last year with Nav4. It's a good route, beginner friendly. We've only done 2 days of it, but so we've done
like I said, Skipton to Buckden, but found it quite steady, didn't we?
Yeah, it wasn't that hilly really.
A lot easier than coast to coast, we thought. A lot less climbing, quite beginner friendly paths, you know. Day 2 today, a lot of trails, weren't there?
Yeah,
Trails.
there were.
There's a lot of styles though.
Yeah, with swinging gates.
A lot of styles with swinging gates, which Winnie sometimes copped the wrong end of.
But she also managed to jump one.
She did jump them. She's getting crazy. She's tired now. She's fast asleep. So yeah, beginner friendly if you want to fancy a go. If you're taking your dog, make sure there's a handle on the harness like we have, a rough wear one, because you do have to pick them up over a lot of styles. We didn't get the weather again, we never do, but it didn't ruin it. So we're just waiting for our McDonald's now.
Keithley, McDonald's.
On our way home, we're going to smash 2 McPlants and then home time. So thanks for watching. I've had a flurry of activity on my YouTube these last few weeks. We've got more subscribers and a lot more views, so thanks to everybody. I hope you're enjoying them. We try and make them as interesting and as fun as possible. Next time it'll be solo Grace. She's up doing the Lakeland 50.
Yeah.
When is
last weekend in July. I can't remember the date. But it's last weekend in July.
Good start. So yeah, Grace will be having the camera then, so keep your eye out for that video drop in. Like it, subscribe, tell your mates, comment, do whatever. And the more views makes it worth doing. We're enjoying doing them. See you next end of July.
See you end of July.
Bye.